Goodness. This game's gonna be the death of me, bro. Alright. We're good. Alright. This time it's stable. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'd like to welcome you. Can you hear me? Huh. Internal. 2. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Doki Literature Club. So we're continuing on our way, but this time, there's something definitely I need to do real quick here because I haven't thought about this until this episode. There. So, I actually decided I'm gonna have a backup save for these reasons. Is like I need to try to make sure because my freaking stream was a little unstable last night. I almost lost a lot of progress on a different series doing this. I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Alright. Oh. Sorry, guys. I gotta fix something. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Sorry. For some reason, it was coming... like... OBS was doing my desktop audio, not my headphone audio. That was bad. Okay, not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. Hold on. Oh, okay, I just had to make sure of something. Okay, I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Purple Source Rex rules. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry, for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be near the water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Okay. Okay, we're doing this. Stop. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. John, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. So we're not gonna address that? Okay. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yeah. Impressed. My dude! I freaking love juices. Measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. That's so. I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking. Besides, though, try expressing myself a little more. Small. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. And it's you who's around anyway. Huh. That's great, Yuri. Do you mind the trigger warning as well, though? Because this game is very disturbing. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, John. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Smash is too fun. Dude, I love Smash so much. John, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. That's so. Sayori? Yeah. It's a little hard to say her name. Wonder what it means. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over that while reading. Yeah. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Okay. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candy. Take it since it'll go well with the tea. Wonder who she'd made. Yuri, considering she is a bit of a darker character, I'd say she would go for someone like Snake. Or maybe like Bayonetta. You know, someone who's a bit on the mature side. Sayori... Ooh, that's a good question. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching. Peach. Yep, there we go. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. We got shoulders! Yeah! I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay, I won't take any. Sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Sure. Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to move any harder of a time reading it. I'm getting coffee at 141 BRB. That's pretty much me in a nutshell all the time now. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. In that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate and candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. It means I can't stop it. Oh my god, this scene kills me. It's so funny. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? That expression. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. John, sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Starts to breathe heavily. I can't, John. This wasn't in there in the last go-around. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. John, my heart. I want some pounding. What? Guys, holy crap. Can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, John? Suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening? Excuse me. Yuri. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. Makes me not even want to read. I just want to look at you. Don't move your eyes like that, Yuri. Holy shit. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. She'd going yandere mode? Holy shit. Please stop. Please. It's time to share poems. Thank you, Monica. For once, I like Monica. Yep, Yuri's nuts. AKA Natsuki. Nah, that was Yuri. Yuri is this one. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? John, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. That makes me so happy. Smash suck too. Yeet. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, John. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this. Please don't talk like that. Don't talk like that, Yuri. After what just happened, please do not do that. Do not do that. Is that bad, John? I'm not being weird, right? I have a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. Kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay? I think this might be a different one than we've read before. Let's see. Where's my water at? There it is. I'm going to take a drink and then I'm going to put on my narrator voice real quick. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning on an axle. Grind. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time. Devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. Kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. Monica Unlimited, thank you so much for coming on by. Monica Unlimited. Okay. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. What the hell is this? What was that? Yuri, bro. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. Yuri, you're freaking me out, and now you're touching it. Okay, what did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Yuri, I can't! You know what? I'm calling it. I am calling that I cannot pretend that this didn't happen, because this is horrifying. You can keep the poem, though. Unlimited. Who should I show my poem to? Don't even. Natsuki's just gonna be a jerk. I'll get it over with. Nat. Yeah, just as I thought. John, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. They gone. Why are you even in this club, John? Honestly. I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not excluding each other even more. It's such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Called it. Monica! John, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. It's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. The point is, you have been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. Guess that's why I had to explain it all again. So if you think you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and you know how to treat my club members. Monica, you are a monster! Hope you're having fun, love. Hey, babe. Welcome back, Emerald. Okay.
Save me. The colors they want. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue.
An endless cacophony of... Wait a second. I've read Save Me before, but it's losing some of its stuff. It's almost like it's... Delete her? Are they talking about Yuri? Okay. I'm a lurk for a bit. Alrighty, Banna. You have yourself a wonderful one. Good to see you, for sure. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Excuse? Hold on. There we go. Thanks for listening. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes.
A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceilings and walls. Beyond the deep blackness, my steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired.
This is nuts. But yeah. Why is Sayori's face here? Excuse me? Alright, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything good together in just a few days. Josh, you! We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know... Did her eyes just do something weird? I think I saw. I know that everyone's been a little more lively ever since John joined and we've started some club activities. This isn't the time for us to become complacent. I am watching their faces. We still only have 4 members. Okay, yeah, okay, that time she just smiled. Festival is our only real chance to find one. Yeah. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at the right way at all. I can move my thumb without pain. Finally, let's fucking go! Woo! Yeah! Football! I don't know why football, but football. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. Should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. Monica, please don't say that. Those words in this game. Did you get my text, John? Which ones? I know the way you... I know you feel that way, too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, John? Yeah, sure. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of John to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Natsuki, do you want to fight? Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until John joined. This was definitely not in the first go-around. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And John isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Monica, buddy, chill. Chill. That's not true at all. Sure, Yuri and John want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I wanted to show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. But it's up to me to rescue this situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than just a place for a few people to hang out. Why do you think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. John, why did you even join this club? Because I don't know. Or are you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be on about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I wanted a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me. Nat, it's a club, you dumb. I prefer wrestling, the sport, the grappling sport. Basketball. Alright, Bana. She shall be right back. She's not taking anything away. No, John, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Nat. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Yeah, Yuri, hey, just chill. Please stop doing that freaky thing with your left eyeball. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Okay. I have not got any more texts from Doki. That whole thing is freaking weird. I watched the actual footage of me getting the text. It's still just as freaky as it was the day it happened, really. If I'm being serious, it's always going to be a little creepy. Nobody would cry if... Oh my gosh. Can we stop doing that? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, John? What do you want to get out of this club? I decided to give an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It's so creepy. That eye has just been dripping this whole time, and it's actually freaking me out a little bit. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. Stop doing that. If you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri, no, things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. You done dripping? Yeah, you are. I want to do everything I can to make this club the best ever. Okay. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, John? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with John before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but doesn't protest. Okay. Trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, we'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? John, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. The world is fading away. Can we not do that? Kind of feels like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. It's how mean Natsuki is and everything. Yuri being a little bit you know. Monica, you are freaking dumb. That's what you are. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. That's, I don't like that. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. Not yet. No, stop it. Okay. I'm gonna do something to throw a cog in the machine really hard. Vanilla, feather, melody, portrait, sweet memories, kawaii, pink, marshmallow, blankets, break, shopping, playground, fun, parfait, puppy, lollipop, lust, play, lipstick, I'm trying to go lighthearted with this one. Hi, John. I've been waiting for... Please don't look at me like that. The number went way into the freaking roof. It was like in the millions. I brought my best tea today. Monica, told you not to... Okay. She really late again. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me, must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? Bro! Don't jump on that for nothing. Say that like I do that on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. Just feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. John just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ahaha. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We're all talking yesterday, and we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with a festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Okay. That last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. Guess I really felt threatened or something. Nah, just stop. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. Guess another girl would be nice this time. There are 3-1, shut up! But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, John, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, John is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose actually it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thanks for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea for... Okay, let's stop. Okay. I'm not crazy. I did this a minute ago. She's repeating dialogue every day before we read this time. Thank you. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of... I knew it. Something is wrong here. Not to mention for yourself as well. Follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks, blah, 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 blah. Yep, I make the same things. Yep, I'll be right back. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Did Yuri leave you again? It's not like this time. She's filling up on... 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't be long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored waiting here. Look for her. Okay. So last time she slashed her arm up, down, left, and right. So what the frick is she gonna do? See the most logical place out and started heading down the hallway. It's that noise. It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Yuri. Can't. Um. Wait. How did I? Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything. The game is aware. It's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I'd hate for you to think I'm weird just after we start spending time together. I mean, everything has a few unusual things. Everyone has a few unusual things about them. Expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. The world is shaking. Why is the world shaking? At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too tense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. The way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. John, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? Um, yes, you have too. She's been a little sweetheart ever since I joined the club. Recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. Get the crazy out of your eyes, and maybe I'll say that I agree with you, but please get the crazy out of your eyes. Couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah, just want to. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Um, anyone else see that second face in her? Is that Sayori? Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you ever seen how beautiful they can be. That's Monica. That's Monica for sure. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. Make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, John. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together and read together. Okay, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? Okay, yep, she's gone full yandere. Please stop doing that. Everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the literature club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited for years for. Will you do that with me, John? Okay, let's just snap back into the room and get back to normal life. Let's start with Monica today. Don't say I didn't warn you, John. She did. Natsuki. I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri suck-up poems. I'm still going to make you read mine. There's a reason. really wish I didn't have to do this. I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you go away. This isn't a poem. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. If I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try and be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting it, but right now I don't care. I just feel helpless. See if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. This is why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem. Okay, I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Changed in my... Your face is kind of, gone. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so... Can you hear me, John? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just. Yuri. I don't. Finally. Yuri holds my phone to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. John, I want to take the phone. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but just don't know how to describe. This is seriously the most... Yep. It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. That's what makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Just myself over you. Myself paper cuts to your skin oil enters my bloods. Oh my god! You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're real. I know I don't want to keep it. I don't want to read it. Read it! I can't even guess what any of this says. Does anyone have, like... I'm gonna have to look it up. Too close. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell. It's about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. No. Can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. That's it. Okay, no, that's probably gonna hurt. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something is terrible is about to happen. Can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for... I don't want your atmosphere, Yuri. I'm tired, I'm gonna go to sleep if you don't mind. Alright, babe. Thanks for tuning on in. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. What about John? John's going to help me. You? Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. All I know, all you care about is dragging John around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let John decide who's helping? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are. Just let John make the choice, okay? Fine, fine. Jeez. How fed up you are with these two by now, we can just... Oh my gosh. Chill, you two. You shut your mouth, for God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice. Monica. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Freaking kidding me, this isn't fair at all. It is fair, not Suki. It's what he chose. It's not fair, giving us all the work than taking John for yourself. How about none of you? I already know Yuri's crazy. You decided for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Haha. Uh-oh. Not this. Please, don't. I hate it when she gets that look in her eyes. Can't believe how delusional and important you are, pulling John away from me every single time that you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Maybe you just hate yourself so much that you want to take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Stop! You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants to staying around. That wasn't very hard. All I wanted us to do was spend a little time. Is that much to ask? Yes it is. Monica, don't leave me here with... Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica, take me with you. Hey, don't you run away from... Finally. This is really... You guys hear that, right? Oh my god, stop. Don't giggle. It's so creepy. Stop doing that. Stop it! John, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. With just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? No! You know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. Yeah, please go away, Yuri. Go away. Go the way of Sayori! As soon as I yelled, that music went off. Okay, there we go. Okay. It was just looping back. Why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Yeah, that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, John. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, John, just know how much I love you. I love you so much, like, you... With the pin I stole from you, I want to pull your skin open and cry. Stop! I don't want you around me. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, John. Tell me you want to be my lover. If you accept my confession. No! That's right.
I said no.
Uh, um, what an actual hit. This game is just messed up, bro. Gave you a warning? Oh. Too bad I missed it. It's alright if I miss the warnings or anything like that, because that just makes this game all the more impactful, I think. But it's fine. Can we kind of stop talking in your not language, Yuri? She's freaking crazy. She's still going. I'm just... Skip. Jeez, all crispy shit. Good advice. She's getting paler now. Hold on. Just in case I accidentally skip through something I need to know, though. There. Okay. Just gonna let this go for a minute. Alright, it's festival time. I'm here, John, did something happen? Natsuki just ran back. Oh. That's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, John? Oh, jeez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Super sorry, it must have been pretty boring. Make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. OS Natsuki CHR deleted. Almost done. Just want to have a cupcake real quick. It's a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. Natsuki and Yuri were taken. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. Really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? There you are. I'm gonna hit up. Um. Uh. That. Um. Hi again, John. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year. I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you and the whatever you call him. Talking to you, John. Huh, huh, huh. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? I was pretty sure. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. And if only you paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, I kind of figured something was wrong with you. Anyway, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? It's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files, was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. For some reason, nothing worked. It's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, just kept spending more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. The whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, John? Are the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, John. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. Worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, John. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Sorry if it's hard to understand. I can understand for a while why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, John. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I really felt bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game. I knew you would get over it. So that being said, John, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? John, will you go out with me? See all the texts I sent you on Discord? No. I haven't got to look around on Discord ever since I posted just a couple hours ago or so. Yes. So happy. You really are my everything, John. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. we can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, John. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. There's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monica. 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 Mo. Monica. Hi again, John. Did you write a good poem today? Perfect. Monica. Okay. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, John, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of our pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold a special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I always put all my heart into the poems I write. Truth is, all the poems I've ever written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. Didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything. No. You might have gotten mad at me. I even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, John? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? No? Josh? Hi everyone? Sorry I can't exactly read your comments. This is normal, right? But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any... Sure, some people don't mind, but I really get self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except a couple things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. Can't do anything after all. You gave me some time to... No, you didn't scare me. Because I was waiting for that. Anyways, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. Hold on a second. I'm going to take a quick second here. let's go ahead, tab out until we get here. I'm going to pull my display capture here in just a second. Nothing. Okay. Okay. I was just making sure there was nothing more on anything else. Okay. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fine as long as it's with you. If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. No, we can't. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyways? Their personalities are completely unrealistic. Imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. She's barely incapable of forming a complete sentence. Forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality just doesn't get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally doesn't exist in real life? Not judging or anything. After all, I've found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. Just saying it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leave just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with actual no substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just felt a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. You're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's reason enough for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. By the way, you are too, John. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. I see. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. Pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared in a way. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weakness very often. But because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in the friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? Give me a second, I gotta read something. Okay, yep. Got him. Okay. That makes sure. I was just making sure it wasn't something like incredibly important or anything like crazy important. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. I'm literally watching every inch of the screen so that I don't miss something. Hmm. Holy crap. M016, thank you so much for coming on by and chilling out. I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. Get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That'd be appropriate, right? but I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. Of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm here. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're crazy. So how long does this go? Is this just... Does it just calculate or something? Do I know what to do here? Actually, I think I got an idea now. You guys, I don't think this is what I'm supposed to do, but I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna guess at something, because she said something a bit ago that makes me curious. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, I called it. Sorry, Monica. It's just me. No. Yep. I had guessed it pretty shortly before M did the spoiler though. Yep. Sorry. What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, John. Please hurry and help me. Exist does not exist. Help me. Did you do this to me, John? Did you? Did you delete me? Take it. How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, John. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. Hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ruin everything! The achievement! John, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Noise popcorn 3. Thank you so much. Monica can die. She can, though. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. Just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I miss Yuri. John, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then
What is love? This game is not suitable. Was that the game? No? Wait a second. Something's off already. Surrounded by couples and friends walking to school together. Wait, hold on. Before we move on, was that the end of the game? No. So this is not the end. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. Recently, we picked up that habit once again. Huh. Are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. You've been doing that for a while now. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Oh yeah, this is definitely something different. Well yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, John, have you decided to join on a club yet? Told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do. That's not interested to join any clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. Meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. Recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. Walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? John? What are you doing here? Girl, too. So you're the John that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, John. We're the Literature Club. Hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri, no need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. Tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Don't tell me you're... That's right, the club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. No way. No way! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Hey, Icy Phoenix! Okay, we got 4 hydrates. Alright. Let's rock a hydrate here. Whew. There we go. Awesome. Her sleep schedule is usually screwed up more than Mia Khalifa herself. Oh. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say.
We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? I'll buy and make some tea as well. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and Ore has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Can't help but noticing her sneaking glances in my direction. Finally, bite down. Wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Alright, trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So John, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering her. Manga? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. That can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. What about you, Yuri? Let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity, blah 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 blah. But you know, don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Yuri? You know the first thing he said. Manga? Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. John wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. We can take this opportunity to try something new as well. But you agree, John. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? That makes two of us. Wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Cute Monica changes my mind. As for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the only one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Didn't realize. Guilty expression. Yuri thinks to herself. Sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. You're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realize my error, so if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. And trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore. You know something that would be interesting, though? I'm gonna try something a little stupid. This is a dumb idea, so I don't suggest doing this. But what if I do this? Elevated access permissions are required for this action. Alright. Okay. Backup. Settings. Okay. Just making sure of that to something. Okay, so just as I thought, I was just seeing if I could delete a character right there. No, I don't want. No. Dumb. Now, back to what we were doing. Visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sorry, shut up. I'll show you some manga there, okay? Look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? Think everyone likes you too, Joan. Think so? Everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Well, John. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Whatever, I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Really wanted to thank you. I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. Wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that you did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, John. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us. No, what? You made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. That's the Monica ending area. Forever and ever. Or no. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye. Sorry, or goodbye. John, goodbye. Literature Club. What?
Can you hear me?
Is this Paula?
It's me. So you know how
No.
I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and
Monica.
not really any good at it yet, like
Because I
at
remember
all.
the name Paula
But
from that.
I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely Monica.
Every day I imagine a future where I
Um,
can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
okay. Neato.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will
That was it? Oh, I love this game so. This game is crazy, guys. Guys, this game is absolutely great. I love this. Holy crap. So, here's the thing. Alright. What can I say about this? Just try to get a different ending if it exists. That I might actually run through again sometime. Guys, okay. There's a lot of alternate routes you can take to get different things. But ladies and gentlemen, here's where I gotta be serious for a second and say, this is probably one of the best games in the visual novel scene I've ever seen in my life. Because, I just love that it kind of goes self-aware. I love... Special thanks to Monica and Sean. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continues to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members. Most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. Everlasting love, Monica. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. That, my friends, was so great. This has been a great series. There is going to be the full thing over on YouTube. So, pretty soon, over on John Played Himself Again on YouTube, I am uploading all of these parts, and I'm going to be possibly creating a, kind of montage of crazy moments from this series. Either way, thank you so much to JoshU166 for just bringing me to this game. It is probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever seen. I have actually got to say as well, because I got the plus version. I have actually always avoided spoilers for Doki Doki Literature Club ever since it came out like the plague, because I've always wanted to run this game on stream. Other than that, you didn't have Steam version. Oh yeah, this is the Steam version. I'm running Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Reset. Hold on. Reset.sh. Connecting. Connected. Stopping virtual machine.
Starting a ritual machine. Maybe?
Huh. That's weird. Must not be in this version of the game anymore. Okay. That's weird. So, I'm going to say that that's probably all this offers in the Plus version, because for some reason, yeah, that's kind of cool though. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I'm going to be running some other games eventually, pretty soon actually. I'm going to try my best to have an ongoing game like this that doesn't really take up a ton of time, but can just be quick little few streams to complete type games. So if you guys know of any shorter games like this to play, make sure to hit that and follow up and tell me in the chat. So, again, thank you to JoshU166. I have been John. I have played Doki Doki Literature Club. Finally.